Well, hello YouTube. This one's especially for you. I refer to Dr. John Campbell, the guy that's on every week, got millions and millions of followers, that shows specific evidence of vaccine damaged patients. In fact, all over the world, the death rates are up by 15-20%. Young people dying unexpectedly, They call it unknown causes, right? And it's the 21st century. We know what's causing it, don't we, YouTube? And you do as well. That's why you're trying to shut Dr. Campbell up. You're trying to keep him quiet, aren't you? And he has to walk on eggshells, and he can't say anything that mentions vaccine damage. I can. I don't care if you ban me. I don't give a shit. But obviously, he's got to play the game with you and go along with your narrative because you're in with Pfizer. You got shares in Pfizer. That's common knowledge. We all know that. You've got a lot of money in at stake with Pfizer, as have Facebook. They're on the bandwagon because there's millions and millions of dollars involved, isn't there, YouTube? Yeah, we know that. We're not all stupid, But let me tell you, I hope you've got a really good legal team, right? And let me just explain that, right? Civil lawsuit. When thalidomide came out in the 50s, right, all these deformed children were born. All the thalidomide, the drug company, said, "Oh no, it's not us. No, it's just like it might be in the water, or it might be radioactivity, or living next to pylons, all sorts of crap, just to get out of it." They knew that it was their drugs causing those deformities, right? And it went on and on and on. Took 5 years, okay. But I tell you what, when it all came out, it decimated the people that made thalidomide. I don't know who it was. It might have been one of the assholes that is doing it now, with a different name or whatever. But that's what happened. And the same will happen with this. You cannot keep this genie in the bottle, right? This genie is going to escape. And when he does, you are going to be in a world of shit. You and Facebook, right? And let me explain that, right? Because I know you're obviously not too bright because you're continuing this censorship of everybody, right? I'll just explain how it works, right? So, Mrs. Jones's husband had the vaccine, right? And got severely damaged by it and died. Okay, right. Dr. John Campbell is on there saying, look, there's a possibility that these young's deaths are due to the vaccine damage, blah, blah, blah. Now, her husband could have looked at your video and decided, well, I'm not too sure about it now, and made his own mind up, right? So, basically, by you censoring Dr. John Campbell, you've contributed to that man's death because he didn't have the relevant information to make the decision to have the vaccine or not. Okay? This is always the problem when there's only one narrative. There's always a problem when there's no debate. There's no argument between medical professionals. It's all one-sided. It's all pro-vaccine and big pharma. And we all know why, don't we? So I'm looking forward to it, Might take a couple of years, 3 years, but it will happen. The ambulance chase is about in force. No win, no fee. You are going to be fucked. In a nutshell. And Facebook. You'll have civil lawsuits coming out of your ears. In fact, what I would do now, if I were you, I'd get all your funds and just bung them in the Cayman Islands and go bankrupt. Because it will bankrupt you. You'll have millions and millions of lawsuits. You won't know what to do with yourselves. You will be in a world of shit. And I hope you are, because you deserve it. Really. You really do deserve it. Because what you're doing, all this censorship, you and Facebook, is absolutely criminal. Criminal. You know the truth. You're trying to suppress it. But as I say, you can't fool all the people all the time. Only some of the time. Alright? See you in court.